Welcome to Seneca Indians Basketball, live on kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Seneca Indians. Now let's join Ben Walcott live on location.
And a pleasant good evening, and we welcome you here to Diamond High School as we get set for high school basketball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. I'm Ben Walcott, joined by Coach Daryl Harbaugh as we get set for non-conference action, as it is the Seneca Indians coming in at 6-7, visiting the Diamond Wildcats coming in at 10-7. Your countdown tip-off sponsor, People's Bank of Seneca. And Daryl, this Seneca team has had a busy week, 1-1. In the regular season, well, not regular season, and this week of the season, they beat Hollister on Monday 60-53, a game that probably honestly wasn't as close as the final score.
Yeah.
I don't want to say recommended, but, suggested. And then Tuesday, they struggled in the second and third quarters to score. They were only down 7 at the end of one to CJ. It was 20-13. Before falling 66-42, the final score there. But I wouldn't put too much shame into it. CJ 13-4 on the year. Former coach, he coached all these kids last year. He kind of knows their strengths and weaknesses, so it makes it probably a little bit harder to face your former coach.
Yeah, it does. And CJ is playing good. There's no doubt about that. CJ is playing good, and Seneca had, they were there. Like you said, they were there. They just had a couple bad quarters where they couldn't score. I mean, it happens sometimes, And like you said, Coach Hardy, he knows how to play the defense on Seneca, and he knows how to play defense on those boys.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is Zane has kind of been the catalyst for these two teams, and or not these two teams, but for Seneca throughout the year, Daryl, and he finished in double figures, but it took him to get to the fourth quarter there, and I think he only finished with 12.
Well, we talked about this. If Zane can contribute, it's the other boys that's got to contribute too, and they've got to be able to hit shots. They've got to be able to hit the threes, open shots. They got to be able to penetrate, pitch, and hit those shots. If they can't, Zane's not going to carry him one by himself. All right, so those kids have got to have it. And they've hit a few threes at certain points of time, but, they're going to have to pull their share and to get hot, and I know they're working at it. But, that's just the way it is. They've got to come up with their points.
Jagger Wilson hit a couple threes on Tuesday night. Hopefully that builds his confidence. Hit 1 3 in the first quarter, hit another in the fourth quarter. And I think he hit a mid-range jumper as well. So, he's going to have to hit his share because we've seen it really already this year, Daryl. The fact they're all collapsing on Zane, and it leaves Jagger wide open. And if he can start hitting those, then you have to respect him, and it gets Dom open in the lane. It also continues to let Zane be open in the corner or wherever he needs to shoot it from.
Yeah, Jay Schulte's got to, hit the shots when he's open. If they can get hot and, get shot, because they've been cold. They have been really cold. They just can't get nothing down. And they've run through some quarters where they just couldn't score. And so it comes, they've got to be able to, if you want to chance, they got district coming up, if you want to make a run through district and make a run through, the Big 8, you're going to have to, those other four are going to have to contribute.
Take a time out. Come back with more of the preview after this. You're watching Seneca Indian basketball here on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10 plus acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Finding answers to questions is easier than ever. It doesn't matter how complex or simple your question is, the answer is just a few taps away. Except maybe these kinds of questions.
Who am I? Where did man come from? What is the purpose of man on this earth? Does life have any meaning?
Billy Graham knew the answer to that last question is yes.
There is more to life than death. Jesus taught us the dignity and the importance of being a person. God put us on this earth for a purpose, and our purpose is to fellowship with God and glorify God. And the great need of the human race at this hour is reconciliation to God.
Would you like to know how you can have a relationship with God? We'd love to help. Just call us at 855-255-PRAY. That's 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back. Your countdown to tip-off sponsor here, People's Bank of Seneca. Seneca comes in 6-7 overall. Diamond 10-7. Diamond has a new head coach this year, Darryl. Lance Robbins, former head coach of the Webb City girls basketball team, moves over to Diamond this year. And so far here in the early going, he's done some things right here for this Diamond team. 10-7 overall. They're in Class 3, District 12, so they're going to have an opportunity to win that district as well, because it seems like that district potentially is wide open.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, and Lance knows basketball. He'll get those kids going, and he's already got them going in the right direction. So I don't know. I can't remember what their record was last year and who they got coming back, but if you're going to beat Lance, it's a good, solid, fundamentally sound team.
Diamond had a 6-game winning streak snapped by Skyline on Monday night, I believe it was, losing to them 59-53. And then after tonight, they really dig into their Southwest Conference schedule. Go to Stockton, go to Miller, face Marionville here at home, and their district actually starts the end of February. Class 1 through 3 always starts end of February, so he's hoping that they're going to start peaking here at the right time.
Yeah, and just getting beat by Skyline by 6, that's pretty good. Because Skyline's a basketball school. I don't think they play football.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they play football, but I know they are a very good basketball school.
And they've had good boys teams and girls teams up here at Skyline. They are a basketball community. So, no, that's not bad. That's a good showing from Diamond.
Seneca 6-7 overall, like we said. Struggled on Tuesday night against CJ. A little bit better on Monday night against Hollister. As you look at the box score, for Monday night, Daryl. You know, you talk about wanting to have 13 or 14 points be a bad quarter for you. You know, they had 15 points in the first, 14 in the second, 13 in the third, and then 18 in the fourth. So that's kind of right around what you want to do if you want to have a chance of winning ball games day in and day out. And the Big Eight or just in general.
Yeah, it wasn't Hollister was not that far behind, and in the fourth quarter they got a little bit Hollister had to get aggressive. And when you're like that, when the other team has to get aggressive, if you can handle the ball and be patient on offense, you're going to get some open looks, or you're going to go to the line and shoot a lot of free throws, which is exactly what Seneca did in the fourth quarter and got stretch out lead out. Yeah,
they stretched the lead out to, I think, 11 or 12 at one point there. Didn't really shoot free throws that much with the type of style of play that they have, Daryl. They're not going to shoot that many free throws, but you're going to have Tyrone be aggressive going into the hole and be a slasher, and then try and get your wings like we talked about, Zane, Jagger, open, and then they also have the dump down low to Dom Brown as well. Dom Brown struggled on Tuesday night against CJ, but had a good night Monday night against Hollister.
Well, CJ's got some kids down inside that can play, that are quick, fast, and they give Dom problems like that. Now, you get a big kid. Hollister had a big kid. I can't remember his name right off the bat. Wasn't Campbell or something, but it's something like that. Carpenter, I believe his name is. He was a bigger kid. He's kind of a slower kid, but he was a big kid and used his body. That ain't no big deal for Dom. Dom loves those kids. He can push them around, get them off the block, push them where he wants them, and he kind of dominated the kid down inside. But the fast, quick ones, the tall, fast, quick kids, Dom has a little trouble with that. And so does Seneca overall, too.
Yeah, Seneca not very big when you only have two forwards listed, and one of them is Dom Brown. Dom Brown, the biggest kid listed for this Seneca team. So you knew going into the year that they'd be undersized, and it's kind of proven that fact this year. But, hey, with a win tonight, you get back to 500 on the year and a chance to get over 500 next week, as Tuesday night you go to a very good East Newton squad that always loves to play at home.
Oh, you got Diamond here on the road. You get a win here. It's tough to win at Diamond. It really is. And it's tough to win at East Newton. So you've got two tough road games right in a row.
And then Thursday night is a super night against Cassville. And the Cassville boys are struggling, but they, for some reason, seem to have Seneca's number. I think it was last year. It may have been 2 years ago, but it seemed like last year. It may have been 2 years ago. You know, we had that double or triple overtime game where Seneca was leading throughout and then fell in double overtime because they just couldn't get a shot to hit it. They had a chance at the end of regulation and the end of the first overtime to win the game, and Zane just couldn't get a shot. If I remember correctly, it went halfway down and popped out. I can't remember if it was that of regulation or overtime, but, you know, they had their opportunities, and unfortunately for them, it just didn't happen. And then, you know, double overtime, you get in foul trouble, you get in fatigue factor at that point too. So Cassville did a good job of winning that one, and, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Cassville, for some reason, it seems like Cassville has something in the water there where they're able to grow bigs. You know, they had a 6'10", 6'6", 6'7" kid last year. I don't know if he's back this year, but they somehow or another seem to get 2 or 3 of those kids at a time.
They pull them out of the woodworks, out of the hills and hollers down there at Cassville sometime, you know. If they could get them to quit trout fishing long enough, you know, they get them to play basketball. And that may be the reason they play basketball, is because trout season's closed. You know, it didn't open until March, so, you know, they got to shut the whole school down by trout season. But anyway, yeah, they've got a way to pull some kids out every once in a while. They find them. The girls are really playing good.
Yeah, the girls are 12-3. Part of that super night on Thursday night. We'll have the beginning of that context next week. Busy week for us. Monday, Tuesday, girls at East Newton. Monday, boys at East Newton. Tuesday, super night on Thursday. Take another time out. Come back with more of the preview after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. Newmac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half-priced, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
And we welcome you back. Your countdown to tip-off sponsor here, People's Bank of Seneca. You look at this matchup, this is a matchup that happens a ton, even though Seneca Class 4, Diamond Class 3, these two teams actually both used to be really Class 3 all the time, and then Seneca got bumped up a class, and Diamond has pretty much stayed in Class 3. Seneca is 0-1 on the road. Diamond is 5-2 at home. Seneca averages 53 points a game while giving up 63. Diamond averages about 58 while giving up 54. Seneca on a four-game winning streak. They beat Seneca last year. I guess it was during last year in the Seneca Invitational, 76-38. Before that, they had a tight win here on the road, 58-55. And so you look, Daryl, like we said, Diamond, a tough place to play. Yeah. And it should be a fun atmosphere here this evening.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be a good contest for these Seneca boys getting ready to go back into Big 8 play.
Yeah, Big 8 play. Once we get back into it on Tuesday night, they really get into Big 8 play because you have 3 or 4 straight Big 8 games. Seneca won their Big 8 opener against Monette, but that feels an eternity ago. That was 2 weeks ago, the beginning of January when they beat Monette. And you know, that Monette win did two things for you. It made you start off 1-0 in Big 8 play, but you also have a head-to-head win over a district opponent, and that's going to be key this year, once again, for Big 8 play, because just like it seems like almost every year, your Big 8 schedule is your district schedule as well.
Yeah, that's everybody in district is out of the Big 8, so yeah, any wins you can get and help you bump up and get a higher seed, and it all helps. Still got to go out there on the court and play the game.
Your starting lineups here sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. These are the projected starters for both teams. Things may change a little bit, but this is who we have projected starters for both teams. First, for Seneca, a 6-foot senior guard, number 2, Zane Grotjohn. a 6-foot senior guard, number 20, Tyrone Harris, a 6-foot senior guard, number 21, Jay Schulte, a 6'2 senior guard, number 33, Caden Klaus, and a 6'1 senior forward, number 34, Dom Brown. Head coach Skip Brock, assisted by Gavin Klaus and Shane Murphy. And now the projected starting lineups for the Diamond Wildcats, coming in at 10-7 overall. A 5'7 sophomore, number 3, John Carlo Martinez, a 6'2 senior, number 10, Luke Lorenzen, a 6'1 junior, number 11, Adam Brown, a 6'4 senior, number 20, Caden Patterson, and a 5'7 junior, number 23, Wyatt Hausch. Head coach of the Wildcats is Lance Robbins. He is assisted by James Lorenzen. Take a timeout for the national anthem. Come back with the start of the ballgame. After this break, you're watching Seneca Indian basketball here on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and Diamond. Seneca, the road red uniforms with white trim and white numbers. Diamond, the home whites with gold trim and gold numbers here this evening. And it is the there's one change, Daryl, in the starting lineup for Seneca here tonight. Jagger Wilson is going to get the start instead of Zane Grotjong. So that is the one change. Jagger Wilson is starting instead of Zane. On the flip side, for Diamond, it looks like the projected 5 starters are the starters for Diamond. So for Seneca, it is Tyrone Harris, Jay Schulte, Dom Brown, Caden Klaus, and Jagger Wilson. And for the Diamond Wildcats, it's John Carlo Martinez, Luke Lorenzen, Adam Brown, Caden Patterson, and Wyatt Hausch.
Yeah, I don't know why Zane is, unless, Zane flu's going around, bugs going around. He might have been sick and just missed a couple days of practice or missed a day or something like that. And if it's anything like me, if Skip Rock is anything like I was, if you don't practice, you don't play. Okay? If you're sick, that's different. If you're sick, and you miss a practice, you may not start, but that means you're going to get to play. So I got a feeling it's probably something like that.
Yeah, Zane's very good, and probably, like you said, we'll get some playing time here pretty quick. Dom Brown jumping for Seneca. Luke Lorenzen jumping for Diamond. Diamond left to right across your computer screen. Seneca right to left. As we have a bird's eye view here right at center court.
Yeah, it's a good shot. The little mezzanine here is pretty nice. Let's see what Seneca coming out man to man.
So right wing 3 is good for Luke Lorenzen, and it's 3-0 Diamond here early.
You're going to have to find those kids that spot up, Diamond spot up shooters.
It's right wing Wilson down low, trying to get it to Caden Klaus. Back out to Jagger Wilson. Trying to get it down low to Nam Brown. It's tipped out of bounds, and it will stay Seneca basketball. As Seneca will trigger it in. I think it'll be Jay Schulte. Schulte gets it into Klaus. Back to Schulte. Top of the key. Now back to Wilson.
And Diamond's coming out man-to-man. So we got man-to-man. Both of them going man-to-man.
As screen set, and I call an illegal screen on Seneca. Yeah, they must have.
Had to.
That's Caden Klaus's team's first. Sponsors here this evening: New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLu Maintenance Center, and Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. As I think that's Patterson with the ball for Diamond. They work it around, trying to tip it down low, and a good steal there by Dom Brown. Dom Brown working 1-on-2, loses it, but able to tip it to Schulte. Kick it out to Wilson, an open three, and that's good.
There you go.
For Jagger Wilson, and that is what?
Big for Jagger.
Yeah. Big for Seneca and big for Jagger, like you said. Tied at 3, 6:35 to go here, opening quarter of play. He's had plenty of open looks, Daryl.
Right.
He just hasn't been able to hit them. And, you know, like I said, maybe a little bit of confidence. As shot altered by Dom Brown, and then Wilson tipped it around. The Diamond able to save it. But hitting that, hopefully hitting those couple of shots last week gives him some confidence, as a left corner three is no good, but an offensive rebound and the putback up and in for Patterson. And that was something we saw on Tuesday night, was all the offensive rebounds they gave up. You can't have that if you want a chance to win.
Man-to-man, you got to block out. You're in man-to-man, you got to block out. Jagger with another three. Oh.
Dom Brown has it tipped out from behind. It will stay Seneca ball. 5-3 Diamond, 5:54 to go here, opening quarter. Schulte to trigger it in left baseline. Gets it in the corner to Jagger. Jagger going to pop another three, missed it short. Schulte, a rebound and the putback up and in for Jay Schulte. We're tied at 5. 5:44 to go here, opening quarter. As with it is Lorenzen. Lorenzen going to drive as he just blew by Caden Klaus. 7-5 Diamond, 5:30 to go here, opening quarter. Tyrone Harris hasn't really been used that much so far here tonight for Seneca. It's more of the slasher for the Seneca team. Kicks it in the corner to Wilson. You had Dom Brown in the paint there for a second. It's now Jagger Wilson with it. Looked like they were wanting a pick and roll, but
they'll set things up here. Take it back out, set things up, see what happens. There we go.
Wilson loses his balance and a steal, and they call a foul on Jay Schulte. Schulte picks up his first, team second. Diamond basketball out of the foul. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast. It's Hausch with it for Diamond, and a nice read by Jagger Wilson. Just couldn't keep himself in play. Kind of an interesting out-of-bounds line here, Daryl, on that far side where there's a little bit of room there, which is probably what you want.
Bit. Yeah, just a little bit. It's good. It's always a good dime.
As Diamond with it, free throw line jumper is missed short, and a good box out by Dom Brown. In the front court to Wilson. Wilson goes up and misses the layup, but it's tipped out of bounds by Diamond. Oh, they said it was off of Seneca. And
he's not, that referee will not,
overturn it?
No.
It definitely looked like it was off of Diamond. Zane checked in for Seneca. I was like, somebody checked in. I heard the whistle, and Caden's coming down. So Zane in for Seneca, 7-5 Diamond, 4:20 to go here, opening quarter, and a blocking foul. I think they're going to call it on Tyrone.
Yeah.
It is on Harris's first, team's third.
You just got to overplay that top leg out there when you're playing man-to-man. Overplay the top leg. Don't let him go middle. Force some sideline baseline.
As Lorenzen to trigger it in for Diamond, they get it in to Hausch. It's a screen set down low to Lorenzen. Kick it back out to Hausch. Down low in the post is Patterson. It's poked away by Grotjohn. You have Schulte running, and he misses the layup. There's no goaltending. Fans are wanting goaltending, but, I mean, it was down there, and now Zane a steal. It's a 2-on-0, and the right-handed layup is up and in for Zane. He kind of telegraphed that pass, and Zane able to read it. 7-all, 3:45 to go here opening quarter. I think Seneca fans were more upset about no foul call than goaltending.
Yeah, the no foul.
To be fair. But they didn't really get up in arms until they thought it could have been goaltending. Jagger Wilson almost able to read the pass there. As a deep right wing three for Lorenzen is good.
You can't let that guy sit.
He has 8 of the 10 for Diamond. They're up 10-7, 3:20 to go here. As Dom Brown just puts his head down and takes it to the hole.
He's got a big body. He can bang down inside.
It's 10-9. Diamond, 3:05 to go here. First quarter, been an entertaining first quarter. As they kick it out, right corner three is rimmed out, and it's tipped around, and Schulte the rebound, and that's that team rebounding that Seneca needs. As Harris going to pop a three of his own, and that rattles in. And Daryl, you like the scoring here for Seneca, as 5 different players have scored.
Well, so far, Jagger's hit a 3, Tyrone's hit a 3. Let's see if we can just hit some open shots and get them hot. Oh, man.
Seneca up 12-10, 2:35 to go here opening quarter.
So they're going to have to learn to play defense. You're going to play. And Zane does a great job coming off like that right there, stopping the ball.
Wilson, and they call a foul on Diamond. Continue your thought.
Well, you come off, Zane comes off to stop the ball. That's what he's supposed to do. And then he has to take a tough shot. But when you take that tough shot, you got to block him out.
Timeout on the play by Diamond. It's a full timeout. 12-10 Seneca, 2:26 to go here in the opening quarter on the KNEO Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
And we welcome you back. It's Seneca ball out of the timeout, up 12-10, 2:26 to go here, opening quarter of play. Schulte with it in the front court for the Indians. 5 different players have scored for the Indians, and you love that kind of balance here so far. Schulte closes it out of bounds, and they're going to say it's tipped out of bounds. So it will stay Seneca basketball. Lighthouse Tax Services, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast. Nice pass in bounds by Zane, and he gets it to Tyrone for an easy 2.
Good pick by Schulte.
14-10 Seneca, 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Martinez with it for Diamond. Left wing side bounce pass, and it goes right into the hands of Dom Brown.
There you go. That's the reason Dom's standing in the middle of the paint.
Reverse layup for Grotjohn is up and in, and right now the balance of this Seneca team is working wonders. I don't know what the run is. Well, it was 10-7, so it's a 9-0 run here for Seneca. They have a 16-10 lead, 1:35 to go here in the opening quarter. 9 straight points here for the Indians. Top of the key, 3 no good, and the rebound goes to Diamond. Again, tried to poke it from behind. They're able to get it back to Lorenzen. Lorenzen working against Harris. Kick it out to Martinez. I don't know that.
Jagger might have got a piece.
Yeah, I don't know if he blocked it, but he definitely affected it, as they call a travel on the play on Jay Schulte. And it's tipped out of bounds. Well, not tipped out of bounds. It goes back to Diamond as Caden Patterson, and that is Wyatt Smith in for Diamond, Caden Klaus, and Roman Miller in for Seneca. 1:10 to go here, opening quarter. Seneca up 16-10.
Defense is the one that started this offense here. Play good, solid man-to-man.
They have a 9-0 run here, and they have done a good job, and that's just a size mismatch.
Yeah.
Nothing Klaus can do down there as Smith gets the easy 2.
That's tough. That's a tough assignment for Caden Klaus.
16-12, Seneca, 45 seconds to go here, opening quarter. Harris working against Martinez, gets double teamed, and he has the ball poked from behind by Smith. In the front court, now down low to Patterson. Patterson gets double teamed, and Klaus able to affect the shot and get the rebound.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Back to Harris. Harris gets a screen set. That was a hard screen by Miller, loses it on the way up. I was thinking that was going to be an illegal screen by Roman Miller, but they didn't call it.
Well, Roman just let him know he was there. That's a tough shot.
No good. Rebound to Schulte. Schulte in the front court with 10. Nice pass down low to Grotjohn. Left-handed layup up and in. Grotjohn was 6 in the quarter. Seneca up 18-12, and they affect the shot at half court and the first quarter. At the end of one, it's Seneca 18 and Diamond 12, a 60-second break here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Billy Graham talks about driving.
I read about a woman who tried her driver's test for the 38th time and failed. And perhaps you've tried nearly that many times for a license spiritually, to sit in the driver's seat of your own life. I'm asking you to move over and trust the Holy Spirit to drive and control your life. You can be alive right now physically, but your soul is dead. Your spirit is dead, and you keep searching for something and you can't find it. You'll never find what you're looking for in life till you come to the cross of Christ and are born again. Do you know Christ? Are you sure? God can give you a whole new life, a transformation that you never dreamed existed, if you let Him.
Discover how you can let God get behind the wheel of your life at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back as we get set for quarter number 2 at Seneca basketball here to start the second quarter. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, and the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce sponsoring the broadcast. Zane's shot was partially, I don't want to say blocked, but it was definitely affected.
Diamond come out in a 2-3 zone that time, and that's just what Zane wanted. They got the open shot. But
so they kick it out.
There you go.
Diamond to Brown. Brown working against Harris. Looks like they're trying to get it down low to Patterson. Patterson to 6'4", trying to get the mismatch against Klaus, and then it's poked away, and they call a travel on the play on Caden Klaus.
I hate that call.
Head coach Skip Brock doesn't like it either. I think he wanted a 5-second call on Roman Miller's defender.
What I don't like is he's a kid diving after the ball and coming up with it, and then you're going to take it away from him? He's the one hustling more than anyone on the court.
As Hausch with it for Diamond, top of the key. Trying to get it left corner. The left corner 3 is airballed, and the rebound to Grotjohn for Seneca. It has been a while since Diamond has scored. This is an 11-0 run right now that Seneca is on.
2-3 zone. Extended the wings up here a little bit. There you go. I like that. Hit the middle of the zone, skip it. Either down low or across the zone or through the zone. But the middle of that zone right there.
Grotjohn going to move to the right wing side, back to Harris. And here comes a pick and roll, and Harris just tripped. Tripped on air. It's a 4-on-1. Little scoop shot is no good. Offensive rebound is no good. Somehow Diamond doesn't score on a 4-on-1. Caden Klaus in the front court loses it. Gets it back to Grotjohn. An open three is no good. And the rebound goes to Diamond.
Well, that's two of them he's had wide open.
Diamond somehow did not score on a 4-on-1. I don't know how. As the little floater in the lane is short. And I don't have a clock on when Diamond last scored, but it has been over 4 or 5 minutes of ball game as Harris slashes to the hole and gets the bucket. He gets the first points of the quarter here for Seneca. 20-12 Indians, 6 minutes to go here until halftime. As they fake the pick and roll, get it back to Diamond, left wing three. It's no good, and Dom Brown, good job boxing out.
Yep.
I don't know that you want Dom Brown bringing the ball up.
Well, the others took off because they thought maybe get a fast break out of it. But
Grotjohn and Wilson playing catch.
Look for Dom. Don't throw it to him when he's cutting. Come on, Jag.
Now with it for Diamond is Brown. Swing it left wing side to Schubert. The left corner. Bounce pass down low. That was a nice bounce pass. They just couldn't get the shot to fall, and Dom Brown the rebound. Diamond has had about 4 different open looks that they haven't scored. Wilson an open three, and they have a timeout before the shot.
I'm glad that didn't go in.
I believe it'll be a 30-second timeout. Seneca up 20-12, 5:12 to go until halftime here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Huddle Springs Church of Christ is bringing you today's ball game. They're a family-friendly church located just a few miles outside Seneca at 19306 Huddle Springs Road. With Sunday morning and evening worship services as well as midweek services on Wednesdays, check out HuddleSpringsChurchofChrist.org for more information about all the classes and fellowships they offer throughout the week. Huddle Springs Church of Christ, where they say, "We want to go to heaven with you."
And we welcome you back. 5:12 to go till halftime. Seneca up 20-12. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. May visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC. Equal Housing Lender, proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. And to keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule, sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X, KNEO 917 Sports.
Diamond come out of the box and won.
And Schulte back in for the Indians on, well, I was going to say on offense, but, you know, it's offense and defense in basketball.
Yeah, here they go. It's a box and one, and they're on Zane no matter what.
Wilson gets it to Klaus.
There he is.
Back to Wilson. Grotjohn cutting. Nice pass down low to Dom Brown. Lost it on the way up, but Grotjohn gets it, and he can't miss the follow.
Yeah. Talk about point-blank range. We just missed 2 of them.
It's on the other end, little floater up and in for Lorenzen. Lorenzen has 10 of the 14 for Diamond.
Yeah, that's the kid you're going to have to take out right there. And if he gets the ball, about double team him.
And they call a foul, I believe, on Diamond away from the ball. First team foul.
I think Schulte put a pick on him, and the kid grabbed Zane off the pick.
And so it's on Lorenzen, his team's first in the quarter. Roman Miller in for Caden Klaus.
Good Dom.
Get it into Miller and the bucket up and in. A beautiful inbounds play for the Indians. They're up 22-14, 4 minutes to go until we hit halftime. It's faking the long two, down low in the post. Kick it back out. Lorenzen an open three, and that's airballed. And Miller almost poked it away from Schulte, but Seneca basketball off the fast break as Jagger Wilson did not realize he was on the end line when he was shooting that three.
Yeah, and you kind of got to know where you're at.
As Tyrone Harris going to check back in for Seneca. Thank you to Lighthouse Tax Services in downtown Seneca, offering personal and business tax filings for Missouri and multiple states, the sponsor of KNEO Radio and the Seneca Indians. So Zane comes out, Harris comes in for the Indians. And a foul on Seneca, first team foul in the quarter.
Yeah, Roman got going, couldn't stop. Couldn't find the air brakes.
That's his team's first here in the quarter. Low-scoring quarter. Seneca with 4 points in the quarter, Diamond with 2, and we're more than halfway through the quarter. As Diamond gets it in the back court, now back in the front court with it is Hausch. Being guarded by Schulte. Work it left wing side to Brown. Top of the key to Patterson. He's going to pop a deep three, and that is airballed. And it will go to Seneca. Seneca doing a good job defensively here, Daryl, but at the same point, Diamond hasn't helped themselves because they've missed about 5 different point-blank looks in the quarter.
And Seneca's missed some good baskets, too. Good opportunities.
Left corner, Wilson with it for the Indians. Gets it back to Harris, top of the key. Dom Brown thought about posting up down low, trying to clear space, and the bounce pass wasn't there.
Yeah.
Brown with it for Diamond. The left corner with it is Lorenzen. Kick it back to Patterson. His floater no good. Offensive rebound. Back up strong, and the bucket for Lorenzen. Lorenzen is carrying this Diamond team. They're down 22-16, 2:45 to go till we hit halftime. Schulte, corner to Wilson, an open three, and that's good for Wilson. Those are 2 big threes for Jagger.
Jagger some confidence that he can hit that shot. He's got a good shot.
25-16 Seneca, 2:30 to go till we hit halftime. As right wing Lorenzen going to pop a three, try and answer, and a good box out once again by Dom Brown. Schulte in the front court. Drives, kicks it to Wilson. He's feeling it, and there's a reason why he is feeling it. 3 threes for Jagger, a 12-point lead for Seneca. 28-16, 2:10 to go.
30 seconds.
In the first half on the KNEO Sports Network.
Cedar Lane Farm and Garden at 143 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca is your local feed dealer and a supporter of Seneca Indian sports. Offering vet, livestock, and pet products, Cedar Lane also carries a full line of farm and garden supplies. For more information, contact Cedar Farm and Garden on Cherokee Avenue in Seneca today. The number is 417-776-8231. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. through 2 p.m. for your convenience. Go Indians!
And we welcome you back. Seneca up 28-16, 2:10 to go here in the first half. Grotjohn back in for Seneca. Seneca up by 12. Last lead for Diamond was 10-7, Daryl.
Yeah, they've hit a dry spell.
Seneca on an 18-6 run between the first and second quarters. The long two is no good, and Dom Brown with the rebound. Biggest lead of the night here for the Indians. Harris drives, nobody stops him.
That's too easy for Tyrone. You give him a lane, he's there.
30-16 Seneca, 1:40 to go till we hit halftime. Long two is no good. Wilson able to get it himself. I thought he was going to try and tip it to somebody, but he was able to snag it himself. He went sky high for that one.
He got up there.
Like a wide receiver.
Yeah, he got up there for it. Back to man for Diamond.
And he probably will be a wide receiver next year on the football field. He was a good safety as Schulte gets the bucket and the foul. Chance for a 3-point play for the Indians. Second team foul on Diamond. I didn't see what number they called. Did you?
No. I did not see it.
I
there
think
was about
they
2 or
called
3
it
there.
I think they called it on Brown. It was Brown? Yeah, it would have to be Brown. As Schulte, Schulte trying to complete the 3-point play.
Yep.
And he does. Diamond only 4 points here in the quarter. Seneca doubling them up, 33-16. 1:08 to go till we hit halftime, and the ball goes out of bounds back to the Indians. As Lorenzen had a quick break, and he checks back in. He has 10 of the 16 for Diamond, I should.
Yeah,
12 of the 16 for Diamond.
Yeah, he's been carrying it, and he's tough to stop.
Seneca basketball. Harris with it for the Indians. One-on-one. Sides. He had Jagger in the corner. I think he was hesitating between going up himself and
Well, he
kicking it out.
He couldn't get the guy to come off Jagger to kick it to him, and so he kind of got caught in the spot.
As top of the key three is no good for Diamond, and they punch it out, and it's saved to Hausch. Left wing Martinez, now to Lorenzen.
Yeah, Lorenzen's the one that poked it out.
As with it is Hausch. Back out. Lorenzen with it. Left corner, an open three is good. And Lorenzen is the only reason why this game is not bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
33-19 Seneca. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. And Daryl, this reminds me, I forget what other game it was, but there was another game. Nice pass and a bucket there for Jagger Wilson, where we haven't had a jump ball called all game.
Lance Robbins wanting a walk call on that. And
as Hausch is going to have to put it up. It will count if it goes, and the bucket goes to end the quarter for Wyatt Smith and Diamond. Seneca up by 14 here at the half. 35-21 is your halftime score. The halftime show sponsored by Prater's Pharmacy. Take a timeout. Come back with the halftime statistics for you after this. You're watching Seneca Indian basketball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10-plus acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
So, you're still debating whether to surrender your life to Jesus Christ. There's a lot of different reasons for not making that decision, but they all come down to this. You trust yourself more than you trust God.
Pride is the number one thing that keeps us from Christ. Our own ego. We think we can do it ourselves, or we think we're good enough.
The Bible says we're not good enough. We need Jesus. He paid the penalty for our sins. There's no way around it.
When you come to Christ, you must be willing to repent of sin and receive Him into your heart.
And when you do that, your life takes on a whole new meaning and purpose.
Then there's joy inside your heart when you come to Christ. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full.
We'd love to tell you more about the joy that comes from surrendering your life to Jesus Christ. Go to findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back. We're here at the halftime show sponsored by Prater's Pharmacy. Seneca 35-21 lead. And Daryl, we've talked all year long about if Jagger Wilson could hit some shots, it would open up some things for other players.
Right.
Wilson 3 threes and a 2. He leads not all scorers. He leads Seneca with 11, 9 for Tyrone Harris, 6 for Zane Grote-John, and 5 for Jay Schulte. The balance of the Seneca team right now.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we've been waiting for it for a long time. I'm hoping he's getting some confidence that he can hit those shots. And he hit a few threes on the outside. Well, guess what? They got to stay with him now. Tyrone Harris just gets – now the middle opens up more for Tyrone because he's like a driver slasher, and he can draw the defense to him and kick out. So, you know, if they can keep working that way, they'll be – they're a whole lot better basketball team when you can get the other guys to score their points. And I'm not worried about Zane. He missed a couple threes today, but I'm not worried about Zane at all.
Well, the other ironic thing here, Dom Brown only 2 points, but if Jagger can hit some shots, which he has here today, I mean, that will only help, like you said, Tyrone slashing, but that will also help Dom Brown down low eventually.
Well, yeah, but Tyrone gets the slash to the basket, and pretty soon defense is going to come off of Dom and go to stop him, and he's going to dump the passes down inside of Dom. It's a snowball effect, and if they don't have to guard you, if you can't hit anything, and they don't have to guard you on the outside, yeah, you're just we always call it a dork. They don't have to guard you. You're just sitting out there nothing, But if you can make a few shots and they have to honor you out there, it makes it a whole lot tougher for that other team's defense.
So if I'm doing my math correctly, which I might not be, Seneca was down 10-7 at one point there in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. They ended the quarter on a 25.
No.
If it was 10-7.
28
to 11 run.
Yeah.
Between the first and second quarters.
Yeah. Man, Diamond hit a spell there that they just couldn't make anything. I mean, point-blank range shots, and they couldn't get anything to go in. And Seneca missed them some as well, missed a few. But don't be surprised if Diamond doesn't make a run here in the second half.
35-21 your halftime score. Take a timeout. Come back with the second half. The halftime show is sponsored by Prater's Pharmacy here on the KNEO Sports Network.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is
Southwest Missouri Bank. We can do that.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
I've seen First Community Bank all over, but then to take my stuff to some people that didn't really know me and took a chance, that spoke volume.
I'll always be grateful to First Community and that whole team over at Harrison that helped get me started.
Anytime I need anything, just a phone call away. We're really proud to be with First Community Bank.
And we welcome you back as we get second half action here. Seneca up 35-21. Top of the key 3 for Diamond to start the quarter. And it was no good, so Seneca basketball. Seneca left to right in the road red uniforms as Jagger trying to dump it down low to Dom Brown. And
yeah, he was a few dribbles short that time.
With as I think that's Hausch drove and got fouled. So he'll go to the line for 2. First team foul on Seneca in the quarter. As the foul was on Roman Miller, his second.
Roman Miller. I believe it was on Schulte.
Oh, just kidding. Schulte, well, that's Schulte's second.
Okay. Yeah, Roman wasn't in.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it'd be hard to see.
Well,
they have Roman. Oh, I was looking at the wrong board. As the first free throw was good, the second one was no good, and then an offensive rebound and shot no good. Rebound to Seneca. Wilson with it for the Indians to Schulte. Schulte goes for the layup, no good. I mean, that was a good look. He just missed
point blank range layup. Yeah, he made a good move to get there. Got to finish that.
As Martinez trying to get it down low to Patterson. Patterson works through Dom Brown. Can't get the shot to fall, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Brown. Brown down low, and they call an offensive foul on Brown. Brown picks up his second, team's first here in the second half. That was a late charge call.
Yeah, but it was the right call. Dom had his established, the kid just jumped right into him.
It looked like Diamond was going to come with some full court pressure, and now they back out of it a little bit.
Here they come trying to trap up here top. Got to get rid of it.
Schulte gets it to Wilson. The one change in the starting lineup for the second half for Seneca was Zane started the second half instead of Caden Klaus.
Right.
Grotjohn with it now for Seneca. Sides against the three. He can make that shot.
Yeah, he can. He just.
Wilson gets it to Schulte. Schulte bumping hard down low. Kick it out to Grotjohn. That's an open three, and it rattles home.
That's the shot you want right there. Some kid from Diamond lost his spot on Zane.
It went down, popped out, and went back in. Seneca up 38-22, 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's Harris working hard down low. Now Patterson kicks it out to Martinez for Diamond. Nice pass, dump it down low to the cutting Brown, and Brown gets his first bucket of the night. Seneca outscored Diamond in the second quarter 17-9, which opened up the lead. As on the other end, losing it out of bounds was Luke Lorenzen. Lorenzen had 15 of the 21 for Diamond in the first half. As Seneca up 14, 38-24, 5:34 to go here. The third quarter. Everyone at the Neosho Daily News wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. Full court pressure here for Diamond. Grotjohn gets it into Schulte. Working one-on-one against Hausch. Kicks it in the corner to Wilson. To cutting Grotjohn, and Grotjohn lost it on the way up. Able to get it to Dom Brown, and Dom Brown is fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2. Second team foul on Diamond. I think they called that one on Wyatt Smith, his first.
Yes.
Team's second here in the quarter. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast as Brown hits the first one more coming. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lighthouse Tax Services, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast as Brown goes 2 for 2. Seneca 3 of 3 from the free throw line here today, up 40-24, 5:15 to go here in the third quarter. Brown, free throw line jumper, short, rebound to Grotjohn. Grotjohn does the smart thing in pulling it out a little bit, slowing things down. Harris, he's going to pop a three, that rimmed out.
In and out.
Rebound to Brown for Diamond. Swings it to Lorenzen. Now in the corner, down low. Smith lost it and loses it out of bounds. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Seneca up 40-24. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, sponsoring the broadcast. Spin move in the lane. Schulte can't get the bucket to fall against Lorenzen. Rebound goes to Diamond. Hausch picks up his dribble in the lane. Back out to Martinez. Left wing, open three for Brown. That rims out and then pops back in. He has 5 of the 6 for Diamond. As it's 40-27, Seneca, 4:15 to go here, third quarter. This is Schulte. And Coach Skip Brock had to call a timeout because Schulte fell. 30-second break. Seneca up 40-27, 4:09 to go here in the third quarter here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Seneca ball out of the timeout. Wilson with it for the Indians. Gets it to Harris. Harris top of the key, being guarded by Martinez. He drives, right-handed layup, falls out. I think that's the third good look for the Indians that just fell out. Left-handed layup up and in for Patterson.
You got to make layups.
40-29 Seneca, 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. This might be a little bit of the run that you were talking about as Zane can't get the shot to fall. Dom Brown tips it around. I think they call a foul on Diamond, third team foul. They call the foul on Patterson, his first. For State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce sponsoring the broadcast. Grotjohn to trigger it in right baseline into Harris. Being guarded by Martinez. Nice move in the lane. Can't bank it in, though.
That's 2 point-blank range shots right here he's had. Those are the ones you got to convert.
And Diamond has a chance to cut it to single digits with the bucket. Count the bucket and the foul. I can't tell what number hit it. It's Patterson.
It's on Dom.
Brown picks up his first, team second here in the quarter as they can cut the lead to 8 with a made free throw.
I think they got confused on who they had down inside with him and Caden Klaus.
As Schulte in for Wilson. As Patterson trying to complete the three-point play.
There's that run. It could make it down to 8.
And the free throw is good. Seneca up 40-32, 3:10 to go here in the quarter, and this is those dry spells we talk about, Daryl. Seneca only one made field goal here in the quarter.
They've had point-blank range shots. We just can't get them in the basket.
As Harris bobbles it, gets it back. Brown working down low. Back out to Grotjohn, an open three, and it pops out. Brown tips it, but it goes to Hausch. On the other end, and Grotjohn read the pass beautifully. Gets it to Klaus. And it looked like Klaus may have traveled there. Schulte. And Schulte is fouled by Miller. Nope, that's the wrong team. Hausch picks up his first, team's fourth. They're wanting to say there was a push-off, but he didn't push off until the other kid fouled him, basically. As checking in for Diamond is Gage Schubert. And for Hausch. Grotjohn to trigger it in front of the Seneca bench. In the corner to Schulte. Down low to Klaus. Back out, and Schulte and Klaus aren't on the same page. A thank you to Lighthouse Tax Services in downtown Seneca, offering personal and business tax filings for Missouri, multiple states, a sponsor of KNEO Radio, and the Seneca Indians. And right now, all this is being done with Luke Lorenzen not scoring here for Diamond. He's driving to the hole and losing the shot on the way up. It was Patterson. It goes out of bounds to Seneca as Roman Miller in for Caden Klaus. Once again, full court pressure here for Diamond.
Little man-to-man. They drop off into a...
They get it into Schulte.
They'll come back and probably come back and try to trap him. Here they come.
Schulte gets it to Grotjohn. Down low, Miller left alone, and he gets the bucket to fall.
Good find by Zane.
42-32 Seneca, 150 to go here in the third quarter, and it's only the second made field goal of the quarter for the Indians.
Must be something about that rim.
It's in the left corner. Brown drives, loses it out of bounds, and they are going to say, whose ball is it? Neither official saw it. And so I think they're...
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. That was that's red ball. That's Seneca's basketball. I mean, the right call, that'd be Seneca's basketball.
Well,
neither
official saw it.
No.
Now they're going to want all three. They want all three of them to get together now.
I think he just wants to make sure if Rick saw it across. And Rick is on the other side of the court. Rick's not going to change the decision. These two guys right here are on that side. So you're going to find out. I don't think he'll change it.
Well, they did change it. Oh, because none of them know.
Nobody
they're
knows
going jump ball. And so the arrow happens to be in Seneca's favor. I mean, I guess if none of the three of you see it, that's the best decision. I mean, it works out for Seneca because it's their ball, but as Schulte works through the double team. Down low to Miller. Miller is fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. It works out for Seneca. So the foul is on Martinez, his second, team's fifth. Seneca will be in the bonus the final 134 of the quarter. The first free throw is no good for Roman. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO 917 Sports. As Miller misses the second one, Brown tips it out, but it goes to Diamond, and then Schulte trying to save it. And it goes out of bounds. Those are the first two misses of the night for Seneca. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLu Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast. Diamond basketball down 10. They have outscored Seneca here in the quarter. As with it for Diamond is Schubert. Down low is Smith working against Brown.
Almost back tipped it out.
So they kick it to Lorenzen. Lorenzen drives. Foul before the shot. It's the third team foul on Seneca.
It should be on Roman.
It's his second. Team's third here in the quarter. As Caden Patterson and Wyatt Hausch in for the Wildcats. 42-32 Seneca, 1:12 to go here, third quarter, as Schubert to inbound for the Wildcats. So they get it in the right corner, faking the three, driving the lane, and Grotjohn able to tip it to Harris. Zane read that beautifully, and they call a foul, does Diamond. That's the 5th team foul. Well, it's actually the 6th. Schubert's his first, and so Harris will go to the line for 2. As here comes the first free throw for Harris. And he misses it. One more coming. Campbell Buddicombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic all sponsoring the broadcast, as Aiden Crane set to check in. If he makes the free throw, and he does.
Made one.
43-32 Seneca, 1:05 to go here in the third quarter. You got to think Dom Brown is getting this about a minute 5-second rest, and then we'll be in for the fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, he actually gets about a 2-minute rest out of it. Better than 2.
As Diamond with the basketball. Patterson kicks it back out top of the key. Work it to Lorenzen. Lorenzen yet to score here in the quarter, and he traveled. I thought he traveled, and it took a minute for the official to realize.
I don't know what he's doing, the skip thing.
Skip, hop, and a jump.
Yeah.
It's Diamond coming with that pressure again.
It's just like token pressure. It's not really trying to guard it. As soon as he gets the pass, man-to-man, run him down. As soon as he gets past that 3, here comes the, should be the trip. Try to double team him, but
Miller drives, and a foul before the shot. They call a hand check foul on Lorenzen, his second, so Miller to the line for 2. Seneca making their bread here at the free throw line. A timeout by Diamond. A 30-second break. Seneca up 43-32, 35.9 seconds to go here in the quarter on the KNEO Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
And we welcome you back. 35.9 seconds to go here in the quarter. Roman Miller, 2 free throws upcoming for the Indians.
you got to make free throws down the stretch. In a ball game like this, you got to make free throws.
He misses it. Miller 0 for 3 now from the charity stripe.
Well, we're like 1 for 5 in the last 5 shots. I mean,
well,
Harris went 1 for 2.
Yeah, Harris went 1 for 2.
Yep.
Miller 0 for 3 so far.
That
Brown
short.
Crane the rebound, though. Good offensive.
And that was a walk, yes.
He gets it to Harris, and Harris walks. So Seneca struggling from the free throw line in the quarter. Dom Brown was 2 of 2. But since then, Seneca 1 of 6.
They've only got 8 points this quarter. They
and two made field goals.
Yeah, they just can't get anything in. Diamond's not doing a whole lot better.
Left corner open 3, no good. Crane the rebound. Gets it to Schulte with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Seneca can get it back up to 13, tipped out of bounds. It will stay Seneca basketball.
Had him.
As Jagger Wilson will check in for Miller. So Seneca getting one more shooter out there to end the quarter. It's Grotjohn to trigger it in. Gets it into Harris. Harris going to drive. Nobody stops him, and he banks it in. What a tough shot for Tyrone to end the quarter. This will count if it goes, and it does not go. And the third quarter. At the end of 3, we're where we were at halftime. Basically, Seneca 45-32, heading to the fourth here on the KNEO Sports Network.
What makes you feel loved? Maybe it's gifts, or words of affirmation, or acts of service. But what about the greatest act of love?
Jesus Christ loved us so much that he went to the cross and died for us. He took all the hell and all the judgment on him at the cross.
Billy Graham.
And the scripture says, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever, that includes you, whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
That's right. Jesus thinks you were worth dying for, and he gave his life so you could join him in heaven someday. Find out more at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. And it's from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back.
Go ahead. Here's where the mix-up comes up. We should have had the ball out of bounds, but they called a jump ball, gave it to us. Now Diamond gets it, start of the fourth quarter. But here we go.
Seneca up 45-32 here, start fourth quarter. Lorenzen did not score in that quarter, so Seneca did a much better job on him as the three is no good. And somehow that wasn't an over-the-back call, but Seneca comes away with it. Schulte in the backcourt. As it looks like Diamond trying to trap a little bit. Now they've kind of gone away from that a little bit. And there's Dom Brown back in there, Darryl, like we talked about. Give him a little bit of a break and then back in for stretch time. Harris pulls up for the mid-range jumper, no good. Long rebound, though, to Wilson.
See if we can't settle us down. Let's run a little offense right here. Set some picks. Move a little.
He moved, Darryl. He just wasn't on the same page as Schulte.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We need to be on the same page of where we're going and what we're doing.
It's Diamond basketball down 13. 13 is not impossible to overcome in a quarter, but it is hard. Little floater in the lane, up and in for Adam Brown. Cuts the lead to 11 as they're wanting to trap here.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get it down low to Dom Brown, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay Seneca basketball, and we have a timeout by Seneca. 45-34 Indians, 6:58 to go here in the fourth quarter here on the KNEO Sports Network.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Seneca basketball out of the timeout. Grosjean missed an open three, and now the ball goes to Diamond. It was an open look, Darryl.
Oh, they got what they wanted. He's wide open in the corner. Usually Zane's good for a few of them. He's been off tonight a little bit. But
yeah, Zane only with 9 points on the night. It's down low in the paint. Brown looked like he poked it out, but they're going to call the foul on Brown, his second. Team's first here in the quarter. I don't think there's any way that's a shooting foul.
No.
It's Diamond to trigger it in with Lorenzen left baseline. So they lob it in. Down low, spin move in the lane, and Schulte with the foul. Schulte picks up his third, I believe.
I believe you are correct.
It's his third, team's second. 2 free throws coming. Can you see what number is shooting, Darryl? It's 11.
11.
That's
Brown.
Adam Brown.
Yeah, Brown shooting.
Missed the first one. One more coming. This to cut it to 10 with a make. And he does. Adam Brown with 8 points all here in the second half. Seneca up 45-35, 6:35 to go here. Schulte gets a screen set, free throw line, gonna drive. Left-handed layup is no good, and it's tipped around to Hausch for Diamond on the other end. Nice skip and a maneuver around, and I think Lorenzen hit that one, which is his first points here of the second half. The lead's down to 8.
Well,
too many bodies in one place for Seneca.
Yeah, we're not set right. We're not moving right. Let's get set where we're supposed to go. Run the offense.
Poked from behind, but they call a foul on Hausch. His second, team's first here in the quarter. Grosjean to trigger it in front of the Seneca bench. Into Schulte. Seneca has gone cold. Schulte kicks out to Wilson. An open three is short. Long rebound. Schulte tips it out of bounds. They're actually going to say it was off of Schulte. It looked like it was tipped out of bounds off of Caden Patterson.
I kind of agree with him.
So Diamond can cut into the lead some more. That's 45-37 Seneca right now.
Yeah, we went cold on that end.
Right corner with it for Diamond. Kick it back out to Lorenzen. An open three is good. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game, 45-40 Seneca, 5:30 to go. Seneca has gone away from what has worked. Brown drives, kicks out to Wilson. Wilson drives, nice bounce pass. The shot was blocked from behind. Fight for the ball, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to keep it with Seneca.
Yeah. It was good. It was a good bounce pass. Jagger made a good bounce pass down to Don Brown. It was just a good block from behind. They got some tall kids down in there, Ben. You know, they got the height advantage.
Schulte to inbounds. Gets it into Harris. Harris was cutting, and he gets the right-handed layup to fall. These inbounds plays drawn up have worked wonders for Seneca. That's their first points of the fourth quarter.
Well, got a good slash move by Harris down inside.
Seneca up 47-40, 5 minutes to go. Lorenzen fakes a three, pulls up, dumps it down low. Gets double teamed and now kicks it to Lorenzen. Lorenzen gets the bucket to fall. He had no points in the third. He's got 7 here in the fourth quarter. Lead back to 5. Wilson decides not to shoot the three. Harris with it for the Indians. Gets a screen set. Well, he's going to drive in the lane. Nice bounce pass to Grosjean.
Zane back cut.
Grosjean now in double figures. Timeout by Seneca. 49-42 Indians. 4:33 to go in the contest here on the KNEO Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians.
And we welcome you back. Seneca up 49-42, 4:33 to go here in the contest. Thank you to Lighthouse Tax Services in downtown Seneca, offering personal and business tax filings for Missouri and multiple states. Sponsor of KNEO Radio and the Seneca Indians. And to keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ballgame schedule, be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X, KNEO 917 Sports. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. They visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. That was more like a minute and a half time out there. As it will be Diamond basketball out of the break. Seneca up 7, 49-42, 4:30 to go. Can you get a stop? Defense, if you're trailing, you want to score and then to stop. If you're Seneca, you want to stop and then to score. Harris working against Lorenzen. Free throw line jumper is good for Hausch as Grotjohn just lost him.
You're running off those screens. You got to stay with them.
It's a 5-point game. Seneca up 49-44, 4:05 to go here in regulation. Schulte, right wing side. Back to Jagger. It's an open three, and that is no good. Don Brown got out jumped by Patterson. It's an open look for Wilson. Left wing with it for Diamond is Brown. Looks like Seneca going man-to-man here.
Yep, they're in man-to-man.
Grotjohn trying to jump in a passing lane as driving to the hole as Patterson kicks it out to Martinez, and he is fouled shooting a three. I think Jagger Wilson with the foul. Wilson's first, team's third. Martinez to the line for three. This to cut it to 2 with 3 made free throws.
Yeah, I kind of told you Diamond was going to make a run there at home. Had a bad quarter.
So the first one is good. 2 more coming. Lighthouse Tax Services, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast. Second free throw is good as well.
Seneca's been a little bit lax and hesitant on their offense down here.
Martinez hits all 3, and it's a 2-point game. 49-47 Seneca, 3:30 to go here in regulation. Schulte with it for the Indians.
2-3 zone.
Lost it, but it goes right to Harris.
Diamond comes out in a 2-3 zone.
You can find Grotjohn and give Grotjohn an open look.
If you be patient, he'll get an open look.
Wilson with it for the Indians to Harris. You had Grotjohn there for a second. Diamond lost track of him. Harris. Free throw line to Schulte, gets triple teamed. Back out to Harris. Harris picks up his dribble. Grotjohn in the lane, and now they're going to reset things with 2:45 to go. Harris picks up his dribble. Gets it to Grotjohn. I wouldn't even say this is stalling. This is Seneca just trying to find a good look.
They're trying to find a look. I don't know. They haven't hit the middle person in that zone to kick out or anything. Right there. Kick it.
Schulte with it for the Indians. And a blocking foul. They wanted to call a hook on Schulte, second team foul.
Well,
he did hook him.
Yeah. But it was late. He's already leaning in on him.
Hausch picks up his third.
Yeah, Hausch just leaning a little bit on him.
People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast. 2:15 to go here in regulation. Seneca up 49-47.
Now back to man-to-man.
Harris has the ball poked from behind. Martinez is going to go up and miss the shot, but he's fouled by Harris. So he'll go to the line for 2. Second team foul on Seneca. Excuse me, that's the second foul on Harris, 4th team foul. Martinez has a chance to tie the game at the free throw line.
Well, he just went 3 for 3.
Other sponsors here tonight: Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust. Martinez misses the first one. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, sponsoring the broadcast. This to cut the lead to 1. If you're Harrison Brown, you need to box out. Martinez gets the second one to fall. 49-48 Seneca, 2 minutes left. Schulte, right wing side, gets a screen set, kicks it to Wilson. You had Brown down low there for a second. He is open if you could get it to him. It's a screen set. Schulte loses it, but it goes right to Brown. You had Schulte all alone. Brown goes up. Scoop shot, no good. Schulte a rebound, comes down with it. And now they call a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to give it to Diamond.
Dom had it right point blank range. He just couldn't get it in the hoop.
Diamond has not led since it was 10-7. Diamond timeout, full timeout with 1:40 to go. You're watching Seneca Indian basketball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
And we welcome you back. Diamond is up. Diamond is down 49-48, 1:40 to go. Schulte has a bloody nose, and they are trying to get that.
Yeah, they got to squirt it down on his. He's got a little on his jersey, bloody nose. Got a piece of cotton up his nose.
So they are trying to get that quickly here. I think he got the bloody nose on the jump ball.
Yeah, I need a towel or something.
Is he still bleeding? I am very confused on what they're complaining about now. That's Schulte has to come out due to the injury. It's not really an injury, but due to the bloody nose. So they're going to try and get him fixed here pretty quick. Caden Klaus has to come in for him. I wonder, Robbins and one of the officials is having a word. I have to wonder here in a minute if he gets teed up.
Yeah, they're just having a discussion about when they came out, timeout, he's wanting to play.
And there goes
there's
a warning on Lance Robbins.
Yeah, Lance talked about as much as he could talk.
And he's still talking.
Yeah, he's still wanting to jagger. He still wanted to jabber just a little bit. I said jagger. He wanted to jabber some.
Diamond can take a lead with the bucket. They're down by 1. They're trying to get it to Lorenzen down low. Almost losing it was Martinez. Gets it back. Brown with it now for Diamond. Being guarded by Klaus. Trying to post up down low is Patterson. Patterson working against Dom Brown in the lane. The floater is up and in. And Diamond has their first lead since it was 10-7. 50-49 Diamond, 1:10 to go here in regulation.
Yeah, like I said, we haven't run much of an offense. We've just been kind of been standing around.
Seneca only 4 points here in the quarter. Grosjean, an open three, no good. Brown, the rebound, tips it in. I'm actually going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. That's probably a good thing.
As Seneca calls timeout with 56 seconds left. We'll take it with you back on the KNEO Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
And we welcome you back. It's Diamond ball out of the timeout. Diamond is up 50-49. Roman Miller, Vance Shaw in for the Indians. Probably try and trap and then see if you foul. Hausch with it in the front court to Martinez. No shot. The foul before the shot. They're not going to count the bucket. The foul is on Shaw, his first, and Seneca catches a break because that was almost a three-point play. Should have been an opportunity at a three-point play.
Could have been.
2 free throws are coming for Martinez. Martinez is 4 of 5 from the free throw line here in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 for 3 at one stretch.
Yes.
And then
1
for 2.
Yeah. As here comes the first free throw. That's good. One more coming as Brown and Schulte in for Seneca, in for Shaw and Miller. This to make it a 3-point game. If you're Seneca, you don't necessarily need a 3, even if he makes it a quick 2. But you have to box out because he missed it, and that's what we're talking about with the box out. Brown shot blocked by Harris.
Oh, yeah, he didn't need to shoot that.
Harris lost it on the way up, and now away with it is Lorenzen, and Schulte with the foul, and I think Harris is more mad at himself.
Yeah, Harris is mad at himself for losing it.
The foul on Schulte, his 4th. So 2 free throws are coming for Adam Brown, who is 1 for 2 here in the quarter. Seneca had the ball down by 2. As first free throw by Brown rims in, this to make it a 2-possession game. Once again, if you're Seneca, you don't necessarily need a 3, even if he makes it. Got to blocks out again, and the free throw's good. Diamond up 53-49, 40 seconds to go. Schulte with it. They're trying to get it to Grotjohn. Can't take too much time, down by 4. Schulte with it, back to Grotjohn. Gets a screen set, he's gonna pop a 3, and that's good for Zane, and it cuts the lead to 1. And now Diamond has to get the ball in, and if you're Seneca, you foul. They didn't call a foul there, and now Brown tips it out of bounds with 13.1. Now you need to foul. If you're Seneca, you're down by 1, 53-52.
Yeah, you guard the inbounds pass hard, and if he gets it in, you foul him. Get right on him. Don't lose him.
So get it in, and getting fouled is Patterson, who's 1 for 1. Grotjohn picks up his first. 11.5 seconds to go. Diamond is up 53-52. Seneca is out of timeouts.
I don't think this kid's been to the line, has he? Let's see what he can handle it down the stretch here.
As here comes the first free throw. Misses it long.
Okay.
If you're Seneca, you got to box out. You're out of timeouts. The other thing that works is the possession arrow is in your favor.
You got to go.
You got to box out, though. Here comes the second free throw for Patterson. Missed them both. Tipped around. Seneca with it and a chance to win. Schulte in the front court. Drives, and he throws it away, and now you have to foul. Oh, they call a foul on Diamond away from the ball as Schulte was going to the lane. That's only the third team foul, though.
Out of bounds, 3.5 seconds left with no timeouts. Coach is over there trying to talk to him, getting him set up there with a shot.
Who's going to inbounds?
Zane, usually the one in the inbounds. Jagger
Wilson
is.
To inbound. And Seneca must have had one timeout. Diamond called the timeout. Darryl, we'll keep it here. Everett in the Neosho Daily News versus Seneca Indians. Good luck. Let's get that win. Seneca has been successful on inbounds plays. What do you draw up here? Down by 1, 3.5 seconds to go.
What would I draw up?
Yes.
I would draw up screen. I I would look for someplace to kick it in and kick it to the. I would let Zane throw it in. I'd kick it in someplace, set a screen for Zane coming out of the out of bounds, give it back to him for a shot. That's what I'd be drawing up. Run the back cuts on the backside. It's hard because he's about 10 foot up the line over here. He's not directly on the baseline, so it's hard to throw that backside pass underneath the basket. So you're going to have to look for Zane coming off a screen or someone coming off a screen. It's either you give it, you give it to Harris to try to drive in, or you kick it out to Zane. That's what I would be drawing up.
Seneca down 53-52, 3.5 seconds left. They have.
If I was Diamond, I would tell them, you've got another foul.
Yeah, foul.
As soon as they foul him before the shot, foul him.
Schulte to trigger it in right baseline. You do have a foul to give.
Zane trying to get it.
Got to get the ball up. Floater no good, and Brown tips it out, and Diamond is going to come away with a victory here this evening. 53-52, your final score. Diamond improves to 11-7 overall. Seneca falls to 6-8 on the season. The post-game show is sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. After this break, here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District. Tradition, pride, class.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Can you prove that you have a seat in heaven?
Wow, that's a pretty heavy question. What would you say?
Some people say, well, you can imitate Jesus. You can do the things Jesus did as best you can, and that's enough, isn't it?
Billy Graham.
You can do all the good works. You can go with all the people that are doing good social work around the world. But the scripture says, not by works of righteousness which we have done, but according to his mercy he saved us, by the washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Spirit. The only way you can get a seat is to come to the cross and confess that you're a sinner and receive Christ as Lord and Savior, and come to the empty tomb and believe that he rose again from the dead.
If you're not sure you've got a seat in heaven, let's talk now. Call us 855-255-PRAY. That's 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back for the final time. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Seneca falls here 53-52. The final score, Seneca finished with 3 players in double figures, Grotjohn and Harris with 14 and 11 for Jagger Wilson. But for the Indians, you basically come up 1 play short.
They had some good opportunities in the second half to get point-blank range shots, and they just couldn't get the ball in the basket, down inside, down low. And then it eventually just cost them because Diamond would hit a shot, and they were starting to build momentum, and we just couldn't have it. We had some good looks, just could not get the ball in the basket.
And Seneca got outscored there in the fourth quarter, in the second half, 32-17. Like you said, just couldn't hit some shots. I mean, Diamond did miss some free throws down the stretch, but you look, Daryl, at that third quarter, Seneca finished 3 of 8 from the free throw line in that quarter. You hit 2 more free throws, you win the game by 1.
Not only could we not make a point-blank range shot down inside, we couldn't make layup, couldn't make free throws. It was just, it's one of those ones you, as a coach, you just want to forget because we're there. You just can't make it. I mean, as a coach, you can't go out and make shots for them. They have to make them, and they just didn't do it tonight.
Busy week for us next week as it's the Seneca girls and boys at East Newton on then Monday and Tuesday night, and then Thursday night, a super night at home against Cassville. Monday night, Seneca girls. Tuesday night, Seneca boys, both at East Newton. Thursday night, a super night at home against Cassville. That will do it for us here this evening. The postgame show sponsored by the Seneca School District and Crowder College. For Coach Daryl Harbaugh, I'm Ben Wolcott saying so long. Here from Diamond, we thank you for watching high school basketball here on the KNEO Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.